The night has become a second skin. I wear it without thinking. It settles on my shoulders. When the daylight starts, it's sinking. I didn't choose it consciously. It chose me long ago. The way that certain garments know exactly where to go. Know exactly where to go. Know exactly where to go. They always know to go. And now I move more freely. Inside this dark I wear the second skin of evening, more honest than the air. Second skin of the night. Second skin fits me right. Second skin, dark and true. I was made for this low and blue. The skins of morning, the efficient and the bright, but they always set too stiffly, too demanding in the light. The second skin of evening has a gift that daytime lacks. It moves with me through silence and never holds me back. Never holds me back. And never holds me back. And never holds me back. So I slip into the darkness like a garment I have on for all the years of living in the best home I have known. Second skin of the night. Second skin fits me right. Second skin, dark and true. I was made for the slow and blue. There are those who never find it, the skin that truly fits, who spend their lives adjusting the uncomfortable bits. But I have found the fabric that requires no alteration. The second skin of darkness is my perfect iteration. My perfect iteration. My perfect iteration. The most perfect iteration. And every night of wearing it, the skin becomes more mine, worn into every contour, every shadow, every line. Second skin of the night. Second skin fits me right. Second skin, dark and true. I was made for this low and blue. What dark has given, I fold it carefully inside me, where the night will always be living. I carry it beneath the daylight, warm again. I feel the second skin unfold and settle back again. Second skin of the night, second skin fits me right. Second skin, dark and true. I was made for the slow and blue. Second skin, made for this slow and blue. Wearing the dark, second skin, close to my heart. Wearing like mine, second skin, perfectly designed, fits just right. Second skin, made for the night, fits just true. Second skin, born from the low and blue, and dark. Second skin, here's where I start. And warm. Second skin, the night is where I'm born. There's a garden that grows only in the hours after 12, where the flowers open inward and the roots go deep themselves. The soil here is made of silence, watered by the low baseline, and everything that blooms at midnight blooms because it chose to shine. Blooms because it chose to shine. Blooms because it chose to shine. It always chose to shine. I come here with my broken things and plant them in the dark, and by the time the morning comes, they've grown into their art. Midnight garden, let it grow. Midnight garden, soft and slow. Midnight garden, deep and wide. Everything I plant, blooms inside. Blooms inside. The midnight garden has no seasons. Every night is always spring. Every grief I've brought and buried turns to some surprising thing. The loss becomes a climbing vine. The fear becomes a tree. The complicated feelings blossom into something I can see. Into something I can see. Into something I can see. Something I can finally see. And I have learned the midnight garden needs the dark to grow grows and quietly dwells, it quietly still dwells. And every night I return here with new things to plant and tend. The midnight garden never closes, it only ever been. Midnight garden, let it grow. Midnight garden, soft and slow. Midnight garden, deep and wide. Everything I plant, blooms inside you. Blooms inside you. Growing, growing in the dark, midnight garden, deep inside my heart, from below, midnight garden, watch the flowers grow, midnight garden, everything feels right, stay, midnight garden. Growing every day, every night, I plant at midnight garden, bloom inside, midnight garden, let it grow. Midnight garden, soft and slow. Midnight garden, deep and wide. Everything I plant, blooms inside you. Music blooms inside you. Midnight. The dark has been waiting for me with a patience I can't match. It never checks the hour, it never lifts the latch. It just sits inside the evening with its hands folded low and waits for me to enter whenever I'm ready to go. Whenever I'm ready to go. Whenever I'm ready to go. Whenever I choose to go. The patient dark never pressures, never calls and never leaves. It only deepens slightly every time the evening breeze. The patient dark waits for me. The patient dark sets me free. The patient dark holds its ground in the stillness. I am found. I have kept the patient dark waiting on the nights I chose the light. When I filled the hours with brightness and turned away from night. And every time I return here, the dark was as before, without reproach, without resentment, just itself and nothing more. Just itself and nothing more. Just itself and nothing more. Always nothing more. This is the deepest lesson patient dark, I know the presence without demand is the rarest thing to grow. The patient dark waits for me. The patient dark sets me free. The patient dark holds its ground in stillness, stillness. I am found. I have tried to be more patient in the image of this dark, to wait without querying and to hold without the mark of needing to be needed, of presence with a cost. The patient dark is teaching me the art of being lost, the art of being lost, the art of being lost, the beautiful being lost. And in the learning of this patience, in the sitting and the wait, I have found the deepest music in the quiet before late. The patient dark waits for me. The patient dark sets me free. The patient dark holds its ground in the stillness, stillness. I am found. One night I will not return here. One night my chair will stay, and the patient dark will hold it. And in the same unbothered way, no grief and no abandonment, just the faithful quiet wait. The patient dark endures all absence with its characteristic grace, with its characteristic grace, with such characteristic grace.